up and throw attention.
It's been a minute. It's been a little while since I've been farting around on here. That's because I've been busy. I've been busy working on the Nihilanth, my upcoming very exciting mock. The thing that's going to blow everyone out of the water. Actually, I've got a lot of anxiety around the Nihilanth. I think it's turning out okay, but my big concerns is that, like, now that I'm actually working on the creature itself, like, I've gotten up, I've made, like, the center arm and, like, his ass contraption and whatnot. I'm really concerned that it's going to turn out looking like absolute shite. Because I've got, like, that big-ass egg head coming up. And, you know, like, I don't know, I've got some anxieties about it that I've, like, spent all this time trying to make this thing that's going to turn out being absolutely horrible. But no, because of that, I haven't been doing a lot of reviews, I haven't been doing a lot of stuff, but, you know, I've got some things to review now, and, you know, so, bippity-boo. First off here, we've got the Lighthouse of Darkness, 540 pieces. Set 70431 and contains 5 minifigures. Bippity-bip. Saw it on a nice little sale, so I figured why not. I like lighthouses a lot. I like Lego lighthouses. I've always kind of liked Lego lighthouses. Even more so since the Whitecap Bay set, which was awesome. But in any case, without any further ado, we'll just get right into the bloody minifigures first. Off, we've got the skeleton, who's got like a cute little telescope. He's just a standard issue skeleton, nothing really that interesting about him. He's just got his gold little telescope. He's just a little guy. Then we've got Jack, and he's pretty cool. I actually really like this face that he's got, and the face is exclusive to this minifigure. And also the version of Jack that comes in the Subway set. But no, he looks really good. Rob and I built this set. We were commenting on how much we freaking love this hat of his with like a little spray of hair coming out the top. Rob always refers to Jack as coming off as kind of a himbo, although I'm not entirely sure if I agree with that. Sort of generic angry face back there, not too much for the back printing, but then this one seems like kind of a genuine smile. Not like a shitty selfie smile or like a smile for the camera sort of smile, but it feels kind of genuine and I appreciate that. I love how crazy all the hair is. Also, the announcement is now confirmed that Hidden Side is going to be wrapping up after this next lineup, which really kind of blows. Speaking of the next lineup, as a matter of fact, this Parker L. Jackson minifigure is exclusive to this set, and then she also comes in the big castle set that we're getting in this third and final wave. She's got her phone there. Do you want to see Jack's phone? You want to see it? There it is. Babada Bruzzi. It's got a ghost on it. Gotta love Parker. Although I must say, Rob and I are kind of agreed on the fact that her toque hairpiece is a little better than this. Yeah, she's got denim. She's got this torso right here that I used for my Joe Exotic custom minifigure. Got her angry little face, you know, with the freckles and whatnot, and then she's got like pins and shit going on. Where's her little rainbow pin? Come on. So yeah, that's her. Then we got our 2 exclusive minifigures. What are they named? First off, we've got Jenny Napo. Alright. Jenny Napo is exclusive, because 4 of her parts are exclusive, because, not only are her legs and her torso exclusive, which are nice, got a little bit of seaweed. It's kind of simple, a little patch, yeah, and not too complicated, but it looks nice. But also, this is the first time that we're getting, the air tank and this helmet mold, this old as balls helmet mold in these colors, which is quite neat. Kind of like rusty and whatnot. It's cool. Then we've got like her face right there with like the mole, maybe. She looks kind of old, but yeah, she's good. Do you want to see the back printing? Shabam, there it is. As long as her head's off, she's got a ghost head. She's one of the possessed minifigures. She's got just like the generic female ghost head that you've seen before. Yeah. Then we have Klaus Stormward. Klaus is cool. Klaus has 3 exclusive parts. Firstly, he just has this, like, I don't know, grapple on a stick. As you can see, he's very reminiscent of the fisherman from the first wave. He's actually got the same hat. This hat is exclusive to Klaus and the fisherman from the first wave, so, you know. Also exclusive things is this beard in the gray color, in the light gray, which is actually really quite nice to get. Next Red Dead Redemption 2 mock I make, I gotta give Uncle this beard. I'm getting a lot of pressure in the comments in my Horseshoe Overlook review. People are all like, oh, you gotta make another Red Dead mock, and after the Nihilinth, you know what? I'm gonna buckle, you know? I'm gonna bend to their wishes, cause shit, you know? I'm such an attention whore. I'm getting all these, I got like 4,000 something views on the Horseshoe Overlook, and I'm like, more, you know? Anyways, then he's got like the back printing, and he's got the front printing, which is nice and exclusive. He's got this head, which we've seen on other various, like, maritime minifigures. It's good. Kind of wish that the eyebrows were a similar color to the beard. Speaking of beard, then we have got his beard and his ghost head. His ghost head's pretty generic, and then the beard we've also seen before. So, yeah. And then boop, and then boop. And then there he is, all ghostly. It looks okay. I think this hat covers a little too much, especially when it's like a beard piece as well. Like, it's kind of hard to see the head, for better or for worse. Anyways, so yeah, that's your Klaus minifigure. Pretty good little lineup of minifigures right here. It's nice to get the 2 exclusives, and 2 ghost minifigures is kind of what is expected at a set of this size, so yeah. Good little selection. Good little selection. So now we'll get onto the actual set. Firstly, we've got this throw-in little thing right here. It's Jack's little skidoo ass thing. Little purple jets, little purple gun on the side, singular sticker on the front. Not really too much going on. Some handles, some hinge piece. Not a hinge piece, but like a First Order riot shield in there, which is now the new hinge piece apparently, because hinge pieces are apparently for grommets. Yeah, not really too much going on here. If this weren't in the set, I wouldn't even notice it. It's just, you know. Then we have the Lighthouse of Darkness. Which upon first glance looks quite good. You've got like all the colors are where they ought to be, except for this bit over here, obviously, but you got like your rocky bits, you got your dock, which leads neatly up to the lighthouse. You got an interesting angle that the lighthouse itself is on, so, you know, on immediate impression, it's good. We'll start at the rocky formation at the bottom. Firstly over here we've got the obligatory thing, whatever the fuck it even is. Then we got like a little cave entrance over here, and we got a thing that flips up, and in there we got a Unikitty horn and like a green plate. There's a bunch of things that flip up and reveal green plates. Case in point up here, we've got another one, just reveals a green plate. I don't know if that's something having to do with the app, it's kind of awkward. Got some burps, big ugly rock pieces, if you're wondering. Burp over here, burp over here, burp over there. It's part efficient, I guess. Within this little cave, you haven't really got anything. I think you're supposed to put your skeleton in here. You have got a bat, which the instructions tells you to put, like, sideways, kind of like this. It's kind of awkward looking. Then we got a candle, which is very cute. They used a toothpiece in there to give the impression that it is melting, and that's really all you've got back there. Remember this big red handle thing, because that plays into a play feature, naturally. Then we got a very cute little dock here. I'm glad it's not, like, cluttered with barrels and shit. It's just a cute little dock. Does the trick. It's got a lantern on a thing. It's nice, it's good, it's cute. It's got the stairs that leads up to, like, the door of the place. Then we got, like, a rock formation over here. Doesn't look very good on this side, but, you know, from over here it looks good. And then if you press the big red thing, out comes these 2, like, claws to turn this into the monster version. The Monster House version of this lighthouse. Is it just me? Like, tell me if I'm gross or something, but does this not feel like faintly sexual, this action that they have you doing here? You know? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It just the way the fingers kind of slither through this a small crevice in the rock, and just the fact that it's like 2 fingers and the way that they just sort of enter like that, and the ease with which they do, I don't know, it's just, it's icky, you know? Sue me, whatever. Anyways, then we've got like another one of these little flaps up here. Wow, just a green thing under. What the hell? I don't even understand. Then we got the lighthouse itself, which is good. Yeah, definitely good. Bit sticker happy though. As you can see at the bottom right here, we've just got the door, and we got the lanterns out front, and then we got this not phenomenally applied sticker right over there. And then we've got another sticker just sort of up here, and yeah, just sort of rounded out. As you can see, the angle that it's on is accomplished by having it on like these turntables right here, and then just by having it on 2, it kind of stabilizes into the one position, so it's not like twisting or anything, it's very stable right there. And then the monsterifying feature right here is if you turn these 2 out, then you've got teeth right in there. Great. Yeah. You can make it into a monster. Door opens, obviously. You got your little overhang right there. And yeah, then on the inside, you've got a little chair. And then you've also got a little, very simplistic, minimalist chessboard right there with a single white piece and a single black piece. Yeah. Then on the next level, we've got the sign Grimsmouth Cove. Alright. More stickers up here. You can open this up and bada bing bada boom, you got even more freaking teeth in there. So yeah, looks alright. Oh shit. Lantern broke. Oh, I forgot a play feature down here. If you open this up, then it reveals a very cute little lavender crab underneath the dock. It's just a little hinge right there, and then you have that very cute crab under there. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, up here, you can open this, you get more teeth. For some reason, they're facing out the side. These ones kind of make sense because it's like a jaw, but these ones are like facing out, so I don't know what sort of practicality that serves. I'm leaving the lantern off. Then around on the other side, you have got like a little desk in here with like a radio. It's got a little skeleton leg with a mic, and then like a thing with different levels, so it's like, I don't know, radioing into ships or something like that, perhaps? I don't know. It's a very tight, cramped little space in there. You can really only fit the one minifigure. Then, up at the very top, you've got the actual light of the lighthouse. You got a little railing that goes along there. You got sort of the dark green up here. Then, if you turn this, you can turn the actual light of the lighthouse. You've got the regular light right there, and then you got the evil eye right there. It's printed, so that's nice, at least, that it's not just like a awkwardly applied sticker or something. So yeah, so ultimately, when you want it in like your monster form, you flap these out, and you've got like the eye turned out, and then, yeah, you have what always is in Hidden Side, the less appealing version of the set that involves some sort of a half-assedly included monster face. When you bring all these things into consideration, it kinda puts into perspective why Hidden Side is going to be no more. Really sort of helps everything just sort of make a little bit of sense, don't it? When you realize that their gimmick is an app and then turning regular things, usually kind of rickety things, into monster faces, you know? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a simplistic gimmick, so it's kind of understandable why it's not lasting and why it's just sort of going out the window. But you know what? That's okay. I think it had a little bit. I think it had a good run, and especially this last wave that we got coming out now looks really, really, really good. I'm very excited to get some sets from that. But no. So really, that's all there is to your Lighthouse of Darkness. Final thoughts. It looks a lot better when it is just a spooky looking lighthouse, honestly. Yeah, as with many of these other sets with like monsterifying features, it's always just much better just to have it as like the thing, because this is a sweet looking set, honestly, without like this whole contraption on the side, you know, with the weird color thing, like the panels that you flap open, clearly involving something to do with the app. With all that not considered, it's a neat looking set, and I really appreciate what they've done with it. Particularly having to do with the angling of the lighthouse. Like, that's a very neat sort of little thing that they've done there. The monster features, you know, turning the thing into the monster lighthouse, none of those features are really that phenomenal, except for the particularly awkward fingering mechanic down here. But, you know, minifigures are alright. The set is alright. I'm glad I got it on sale. I think really the only reason you should get it is if it's on sale. Because, you know, I wouldn't say it's really that remarkable. Like, it's good. It's not bad, per se. It's not boring or stupid. It's got, like, an atmosphere. It feels rickety. It definitely feels creepy, you know. And it's got some play features that some kids would appreciate or not. I don't really know. But it's a cute set. Not really anything that I'm gonna be writing home about. You're not gonna be getting like the most insane amount of value out of this. Price for piece is good. Minifigures are good. Set itself is good. It's got a few little flaws here and there, but you know, just something else I want to bring up about this set is like the stickers. I hate the stickers that they make you apply very nebulously. Like this big hole in the side of the lighthouse. Not to mention, that would look so much cooler if it were brick built. If they managed to brick build like a hole in the wall with like brick pieces behind it, that would look so much better than what they've done here. But I don't really like applying stickers on like big nebulous pieces when the sticker isn't made to fit that piece. You know, it's just kind of floating in the middle of it, so you just kind of have to approximate. No. I'm already really bad with stickers, so don't make me apply it, like, in the middle of nowhere, because then I'm absolutely going to bungle it, you know? Just make it so the sticker is big enough to fit the entire piece so I can at least approximate, like, where the edges are, so I know exactly where this decal is supposed to be, you know? It's okay. But yeah, so I've honestly kind of been thinking lately that was something that was like outdated. It was something that they used to do, but something that they don't really do anymore, and yet here it is cropping up in the set, and don't really appreciate it. So yeah, that's really all there is to that. It's a fine set, nothing really crazy. It's cute, and it's kind of fun, and it's got like the usual sort of stuff that we've come to expect from Hidden Side. It's kind of unfortunate that Hidden Side in its own way has become sort of predictable, but honestly it's the fact that it became predictable is now the reason as to why it's going down the freaking toilet, you know? Maybe if it had introduced some variety earlier on, it would have actually had a chance to like sort of branch and whatnot, but it was very focused. The minifigures were very focused. You basically knew what you were getting in every single set. Like when it comes to something like Ninjago, every single line is a surprise, because a lot of the time it feels like they're, and now these days especially, they're tackling new genres outright every single theme they make, you know? So, you know, it's kind of hard to compare with something like Ninjago, which has such incredible variety, when this set, like, there was nothing really distinguishing the first line of sets from the second line of sets outside of, like, some new character outfits and some new, like, ghost pieces, but, like, other than very simple sort of, like, cosmetic alterations and whatnot, there wasn't really anything too different about, like, the core of Wave 2 from Wave 1. They're introducing variety in Wave 3, but it's, like, too late, you know? You missed the boat on all of this, so, you know, like, shit. Kind of a pity, but it's also kind of understandable. This isn't me shitting all over the set, by the way. Like I said, it's perfectly fine, but, you know, this set does sort of put into perspective why Hidden Side is going the way it's going. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say about this one. I'll catch you folks on the flip. Next, I think we're going to be reviewing Dinosaur Bones. Such a good goddamn set.